Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring, Eric BAzinyan.
BAzinyan. We take a look at the tail of the tape. He takes on Morgan Legal here tonight. Bit of an experience advantage for Morgan Legal. You see the age for BAzinyan, just 19 years of age and coming fresh off an amateur career where he was 109-1 already as a professional, 7-0. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, Pierre Bernier, for the official introductions.
Corner, official weight, a solid 167.5 pounds. His professional record, sa fiche professionnelle, 11 victoires, 3 par mise hors de combat en 14 sorties chez les professionnels. Professional record reads as follows: 11 wins, 3 wins coming by way of knockout in 14 outings as a professional. Wearing red, trimmed with gold, de Saint-Malo, France, Morgan Legal. Son adversaire dans le coin rouge, his opponent in the red corner. Son poids officiel, 168.4 livres. Official weight, 168.4 pounds. Wearing black, his professional record, 7 have tried, 7 have failed, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the undefeated super middleweight sensation, Eric BAzinyan. L'arbitre de referee, Yvon Goulet.
Vous avez eu les instructions dans la chambre. Attention au coup de tête, coup de bas. Touch him up. Bonne chance.
We are set to go in this feature attraction in the super middleweight division. The Olympia Theater has come alive for Eric BAzinyan in the black trunks as he takes on Morgan Legal of France in the red trunks, trimmed with gold. You might have been able to see it during the fighter introductions, but the entire balcony here at the Olympia Theater is filled with BAzinyan fans waving Armenian flags. It is quite the atmosphere here for this fight right now. scheduled for 6 rounds. Legal, an interesting opponent for BAzinyan. This is kind of his 3rd sport. He was a world champion kickboxer. He's highly decorated in savate, which is the French form of kickboxing, characterized by long pants and pointy shoes and lots of flashy kicks. And he also just happens to be a professional boxer.
As you see, BAzinyan starts off with nice straight punches, real crisp punches that you can see that's landing on Morgan.
Chopping right hand, wraps it around the guard of Legal.
This kid that you see here, he's a very technically sound fighter. He's putting his punches together very well.
I mentioned the extraordinary amateur record that he's racked up in his young life already, at least previous to being a professional, 109-1.
Well, Corey, having a decorated amateur career is what sets you up for the pros, because defense is sound and the offense is just as sound, or even better.
Morgan Legal just misses with a big right hand, gets hit with one for his troubles. Morgan Legal isn't here to lay down. He is swinging for the fence. The one advantage that Legal had over BAzinyan coming into this fight is that if you were to throw the discipline of fighting out the window, he has been in more high-level fights in his life, but clearly BAzinyan is the better traditional boxer, and we're seeing that right now.
That's right, Corey. Like I said, he has a decorated amateur career and a really good amateur career because he's only lost 1 fight. This kid knows only to win.
BAzinyan has Legal trapped along the ropes. Left hook to the body that sent him back there. BAzinyan, the crown jewel of the Grant camp right now, and you're getting a look at why that is. Excellent opening round for the 19-year-old phenom. Take a look at some of the action from round 1.
As you can see, Corey, BAzinyan throwing the straight punches. He gets him against the ropes, lets his hands go. And the way he's doing it, he's going from the body straight up to the head. Perfect sequence. Take out the body and you know the head would go after.
Good leverage on that left hook, too. Really sitting down on it and snapping it.
That's right. And BAzinyan, he's coached by 2 very good fighters, Otis Grant and Howard Grant. They're very experienced in the ring because both coaches have boxed before and they're brothers.
Round 2 begins. This 6th-round super middleweight affair. A surgical performance, if you will, in round 1 from Eric BAzinyan, who fittingly wants to become a doctor following his fighting career. BAzinyan again looking to dig to that body. Legal looked like he might have been impacted by some of those body shots in round 1.
He pops that straight shot straight down the middle, right to the body. It's a choppy shot.
And it's certainly difficult for a guy like Legal who just gets cracked by the left hook. Another straight right hand from BAzinyan. You might have Legal reeling already.
With those straight shots that's coming straight down the middle, Legal cannot get away from it. Although he has his still going through. Nice body shot. He's working that body very well, and then he'll bring it up to the top. That's an experienced boxer that you have in there, Corey.
A lot of poise for a 19-year-old fighter. You're seeing an Eric BAzinyan who now turns southpaw on the inside. Hard right hook to the body from BAzinyan. At least in that sequence, Troy, BAzinyan looking almost as good as a southpaw as he does as an orthodox fighter.
Well, when you're close in proximity, Corey, it doesn't matter if you're right or you're left. It feels it's pretty much the same.
Crowd rallying behind BAzinyan here. They've seen some highlight reel stoppages from him already in his young career. He hunts for another one, but Morgan Legal continues to be game and is taking these shots so far.
Well, coming all the way from France, Corey, you don't want him to fight too early. It's a long trip to go back with the upset. He's here to fight.
He's most certainly in one, as Eric BAzinyan has been teeing off for the better part of 6 minutes already. Take a look back at some of the action from round 2.
BAzinyan pops that jab, Legal comes over with the straight right. And he just keeps pressuring. I like the way he goes down to the body, and then he'll bring it up top. Also, just a minute ago, he threw one right body shot straight up the middle, where you can see Legal keeps his head down.
Round 3 begins. This one is scheduled for 6. Eric BAzinyan in the black trunks taking on Morgan Legal in the red trimmed with gold. And I think one of the differences, one of the issues that we're seeing so far is that Eric BAzinyan, we've talked about his amateur background, he is a full-time boxer. He's been boxing his entire life. Morgan Legal, we're starting to see the impact of bouncing between those disciplines, being a kickboxer, then doing savate, then trying to come back and box. His posture and his balance isn't always proper for that of a boxer inside there right now.
That's right, Corey. There's only so many things you can do, and boxing is one of those sports that you need to, it's do it or not do it. You have to focus on this, on the sweet science of boxing. Learning your craft, not jumping back and forth.
BAzinyan honing his craft as a professional, and in sparring, he's already been working with the likes of Libredo Andrade and Lito Alvarez. He hasn't been afraid at a very young age to get in there with some top-ranked contenders, former world title challengers.
BAzinyan tells him to come on. You can see that Legal is trying to throw big punches at him. But with BAzinyan, he's very relaxed and he picks his shots, as you can see with just now, Corey. Straight down the middle, nice punches.
And right hand for BAzinyan wraps around the guard of Legal. You have to hand it to Legal so far. He has taken a mean shot.
Like I said, Corey, he came over all the way from France. He wants to put up a good performance in. That's a long flight home.
Downstairs from BAzinyan. The pace slows just a little bit here. He's looking to catch Cal as he allows him to come forward, maybe looking for that home run left hook.
At the same time, Corey, BAzinyan, I can see what he's thinking and what he's doing. The reason why is because sometimes you have to let your opponent feel that he's actually doing something, and then let him get that confidence to throw his hand. So BAzinyan can come back with another punch to either end the show or to hurt his opponent.
See some of the action from round
here's
3.
BAzinyan popping, doubling up the jab, coming over with that straight right. Doing it just the same way. He's very accurate, very precise. He hits the body. Legal came over, had BAzinyan on the ropes, came back with a combination of his own.
Round 4 begins. It's been a dominant outing for Eric BAzinyan so far. And you would think, really, the only question at this point is he going to win a decision or is he going to stop Morgan Legal?
Sometimes, Corey, with the experience and the amount of fights that he has, not necessarily that he needs to stop his opponent, but he is stepping into a different stage of the pro game. So going the distance is not that bad. Because the guys that you do not expect to stop, those are the guys that makes it easier and you will end up stopping. But getting the rounds in sometimes is actually good.
Particularly in your first fight in the year. He had 4 fights in 2014, this being his first in 2015. It's never bad to get the rounds in when you're only 19 years of age.
That's right. Build up as much rounds as possible because, like I said, Corey, when it comes down to the fights that you do not expect to stop your opponent, because of the experience that you built up in the ring, you might be able to put away these guys faster than he expects.
Now trying something new, trying to march forward.
Certainly, BAzinyan just throwing straight punches, letting his hands go.
Legal's definitely still trying to win this fight. He's just outgunned so far.
He is getting hurt right now.
Legal just trying to use the perimeter and run this one out, trying to shake it off. BAzinyan had him rattled there after that left hook. Final 10 seconds on round 4. Legal makes it out of what was a scary looking round for him just moments ago.
shots, lets his hands go straight down the middle. And then eventually, Corey, you would see him go back down to the body, which is technically good for a fighter that just had 7 fights.
Round 5, just 2 rounds to go. And this super middleweight special attraction. It has been all Eric BAzinyan. And the mouthpiece comes out from Morgan Legal. Not a good way to start off round 5. Well, we've mentioned all the deficiencies that Legal may have from bouncing between disciplines, but one thing you have to say is that he knows how to survive in a fight because he has taken some punishment, Troy, and is still standing, still here in the 5th round.
He has, Corey, and you have to wonder too, how long has he come over from traveling such a far distance? Usually as a fighter, when they come over to a country that the time is changed, the time zone is very different. You want to be there at least 2 weeks before the fight. Legal just caught BAzinyan with a straight right.
Big left hook from BAzinyan. With a straight right hand from BAzinyan. Right down the middle and another.
BAzinyan, you can see him popping the jab, coming straight down the middle with the straight right. Setting up his opponent.
What I like from BAzinyan is that he'll end his combinations with jabs sometimes too and kind of catch Legal off guard.
He just caught Legal with a nice left hook that came right over top. Again with his straight right down the middle.
BAzinyan starting to hurt Legal on the ropes here.
Legal has to start doing something.
And the referee steps in. Legal's corner is furious.
It was just time, Corey. Legal was not answering back.
The corner is protesting, but Legal doesn't seem too upset about this stoppage, Troy, and I think that's telling.
No, and he shouldn't be. He fought a very good fighter tonight, and he put up a good show.
And the referee has to determine, was Morgan Legal capable of winning this fight? Was he going to come back? And I think we were only going to see one-way traffic the rest of the fight in a sustained beating that he was taking.
That's right, with his limited skills, I would say. Yes, he survived, he put up a good show, but you're right. We weren't expecting to see him come back from with an experienced fighter like this.
Again, you always want to see a fighter be able to make it to the final bell just to say that he went the distance, but would that have been good for Morgan Legal's health for him to take another 4 minutes of punishment like this?
That's right. And you can see how just the straight punches to finish off the fight right now, because there was no really definite answers to those punches from Morgan Legal.
the 8th professional victory for this 19-year-old with a colossal fan base here in Montreal. You hear them right now. And you're about to hear our ring announcer, Pierre Bernier, make this one official.
The end comes. Official time, 2 minutes, 38 seconds of the 5th round as Yvon Goulet, the referee, calls a halt to the contest. Your winner, votre gagnant, par TKO, Eric BAzinyan.
Eric BAzinyan, your winner, raises the hand of the very brave Morgan
Mesdames,
Legal.
Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, une très bonne main d'applaudissements pour Morgan Legal.
Thanks everybody for coming for my fight. I want to have 2 words to say. I want to dedicate this victory to the Armenian genocide in 1915 that 1.5 million Armenians they died. This year is the 100 years anniversary. Thank you everybody for the support.
All right, let's send it up to our very own Corinne Jean, who is now standing by with Eric BAzinyan.
Boxing clinic, congratulations. Tell us about your game plan for tonight.
My game plan was simple. Just I have to be smart all the time, and that's my fight style. But Morgan, he was a very tough opponent, and he was taking my shots. He was giving me good shots too, and I give him props for giving me a hell of a fight and experience. And I'm gonna just work hard to continue and to remain undefeated and one day to become world champion. Merci à tout le monde.
Thank you.
Eric BAzinyan, your winner. Stopping Morgan Legal in the 5th round. Another spectacular performance in his young career. We'll be back with more of a Global Legacy Boxing right after the break.
L'after party officiel, ladies and gentlemen.